Yay.
That's fine, right? Probably. Alright. Well, we've got Britons and Koreans. So that's a little bad for Britons. Kind of a lot bad for Britons, actually, because cheaper skirms with free armor. Oof. That's gonna be really hard for you to deal with. You kind of just want to play towards just skirmishers, but then he has cheaper skirms. Woof. Yeah. Yeah. Skirmishers is definitely going to be king here, but knowing that, you could try and play something like swords. You could go men-at-arms into skirms in this matchup, and it would not be bad, because Koreans, of course, they have just cheaper trash units overall. And, I mean, forcing Korean... Like, if you go swords, he's going to want to play crossbowmen. Yeah, he has slightly cheaper crossbowmen, but, like, you're Britons. You just make skirms faster, and you're going to be fine, right? So, I would say that maybe men-at-arms in this matchup could be good. Get your opponent on archers, and then you follow it up with skirms, and then you already have skirms for the mid-game. And then his archers are basically just useless. And if he doesn't go arch, if you just go straight skirms, well, your men-at-arms are just going to get tickled for a little while. Your men-at-arms might be able to do something. I think yeah, you were thinking scout and a skirm. Yeah, basically scout and a skirm is the same idea, but men-at-arms just hits a little bit earlier and allows for earlier, or like easier longsword in the mid-game. Because I feel like longsword in the mid-game in this matchup actually could be alright. Like longsword skirm. Because Briton infantry is completely fine. Wait, where do we see the tech tree? I thought you hovered this to see the tech tree. Wait, how do you see the tech tree now? Wait, what? Did they remove that feature? This game's on the longer side. All right, we'll speed it up a little bit. I guess we just can't view the tech tree anymore in Capture Age. They just removed it. What? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that Britons have fully upgraded. Yeah, they have fully upgraded champions. I just checked the game. So, basically, you really can't go wrong playing kind of like longsword skirm, men-at-arms skirm, longsword elite skirm, and just those two units. Because archers are just going to get shut down so hard by his dudes. Why would you want to look at that? Why would you want to look at the tech tree? Ay. So true. Alright. But, Yellow Jacket gonna go up on 18 and go for scouts. So, yeah, the idea is the same. Like, you want to have something against his skirms. But the problem is that if you go for scouts, he will just add cheap spears. And he's so fine with just adding cheap spears. That's the thing. Whereas, Men-at-Arms is trickier for him to counter. Like, okay, yeah, it's as simple as adding archers, but then his archers just die to your skirms, so it's fine. What is this X over here? Why is there an X? Oh, it was just the chickens were in an X formation. I see. Okay. It's all in knights every game, no matter the civ, no tech tree needed. Works up to a certain point, that's for sure. This is 2K2 though. Oh, there's a little range indicator now for units when you click them. That's interesting. Wait, this looks like a circle though, right? Is it a circle? Maybe it is. Actually, yeah, it is a circle for units. That makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna add the range now. Let me just go back a little bit. How was the spending here? What did we spend on? We went instant double bit. We're floating a little bit of res here. Did you get horse collar here? Maybe no. Oh, you go horse collar. Okay. We could have been slightly earlier on the horse collar, like very slightly. Also, I think that going for this is good, but I think going for it a little earlier is better. Because if you think about it, what are you using your food for on the way up? You're not using your food for anything. You're just trying to, like, build up food for scouts later. But there's a long period of time when you're just collecting the food and you don't have any actual food in the bank when you're collecting this. So that long period of time should be done while you're up to feudal age. And also, the later you wait, the more likely he'll just kill them, stuff like that, and it's just safer to go out a little bit earlier. But yeah, obviously you want to finish your rhino as well, so we did push a lot of zebras. Wait, how many sheep did we take? Maybe we took too many sheep? I don't know. It's kind of... Yeah, you're up so fast that even if you just take 2 sheep... I think you took 3, right? As Britons, they come in a little faster. Oh, 4 sheep. That's why you still have res under your TC, though, right? You took 4 sheep. So if you just take 2 sheep and then bring in the boar, then your Vils finish the hunt earlier, which means that on the way up, you'll be more likely to be able to send to the chickens. Whereas for us, we still have this boar on the way. Like, we don't ascend until the boar is done. But, like, right here, instead of taking this, we could send already. Just earlier is better, basically, for taking those chickens. For scouts, anyways. Because, look, we're just floating all this food. We don't need the food in right now. So we'd rather bring this in earlier so that we just have that under the TC, and then we just have the sheep for later. Something like that. Obviously, if you were going to do men-at-arms, then you wouldn't approach it like that. But anyways. Okay, so we go for a range. Clean that up. Sounds good. Yeah, skirm spear, but like, that men-at-arms opening would have been so good, right? You have mobility with scouts, though, so I'm not saying that this is bad or anything, but yeah, I just really think men-at-arms can be good. Okay, there's a hole between here too. He will go through potentially. Not right now, but later. Okay, this is kind of a funny little double woodline here. If you see this, oh, you didn't really see that he has 2 though. But I know that you're not shy about going for towers. Going for a tower on that could be good. Although Korean Vils will see it though. Korean Vils always see everything. You can't sneak it. It could be annoying. Okay. But like, man, it's just 2 spears and 2 skirms just being annoying on your thing here. Like these Vils are just not even working and they're getting damaged. So I don't know. Now you'll crush him. But he just runs away though. Yeah, you don't want to lose. Nah, you don't want to lose scout HP like that. I mean, okay, never mind. It was fine. On the hill, it was fine. Just because of the hill. So, good job going to the hill. But, I mean, he'll still kind of get away. It's, once you lose your scouts, then it's just skirm v skirm. Which is what it was, this matchup was always going to devolve into skirm v skirm. Like, 100%. But, like, scouts, like, if you have a big ball of scouts, they're going to do something. But if you have a small, like, if you have just 1 scout, you feel like you don't want to add any more scouts. Green skirm is so tanky. Yeah. So, like, yeah, if you had kept your scouts alive, you have like 6 scouts. They can be somewhat scary to the opponent. But if you just have 1 scout now, you don't really feel like, and he's basically dead. You basically have 0 scouts. So you'd have to start from scratch to add in scouts. That'll delay your castle age forever. So you basically can't really make scouts again. You made some scouts, and then losing them there, I don't think you really got the value. You killed like 5 skirms, but you lost 5 scouts, right? Maybe you got a little bit of a better trade, but these are cheap Korean units, though. He'll just keep making more. And so, yeah, having a big ball of scouts can be good. So I think you didn't need to force the fight here, because he's not even pressuring you. And you're scouts, right? So you're the guy with mobility. So unless he's pressuring your berries or whatever, you don't need to force the fight. What you can do, let him be here and cut off his reinforcements. He can never get into your base with his skirm spear. So if all he can do is deny your berries a little bit, but you're building up skirms in the meantime. You camp the middle. So his army's here. You camp the middle, prevent him from bringing reinforcements, and you're building up skirms. He's building up guys, but he can't get forward because your dudes are here. And then eventually you just crush his army for free, right? So, yeah, I think fighting him here, just running from the spears is good. Like, losing HP on the scouts is really bad. Even though you killed his spears on the hill, like, you lost all that HP. And now the scouts can't really do the job as well. Like, what did they kill? They killed 1, they killed 2 here. 3. You killed like 4 skirms and 3 spears, you can say, for like 5-6 scouts. It's not really worth. Your scouts can get a lot more value by being alive. Because your skirms can deal with the spears for free, basically, ideally, and then you can kill the skirms for free. So even trade in terms of resource. Yeah, maybe. But you can get a lot more value done with the scouts if you didn't take that fight. Like, there was no need to take that fight. Forcing an even trade is just bad. Like, you don't want to be forcing even trades. What you want to be forcing is advantageous trades. Advantageous trades. So, yeah, if you force a fight, you better be dominating it. If you're the mobility player. Whereas forcing a fight where you maybe barely come out ahead, it's like kind of unnecessary. Just wait for another chance. Another mistake sending Vils to gold early. Yeah. You probably didn't need the gold this early. Probably mark it and up though, and it's fine though. It's not that big of a deal. You're spending so much time micring here, but like, I don't know if it's worth. Now it's just Skirm War. I think you just mark it and up. Because what can he do? His army's weak. Your army's also weak. So you can't damage him. He can't damage you. You can build up army, but if you wanted to go for another attack in Feudal, it would be so late. You might as well just go to Castle Age at this point. So 100% we just get a market and go up from here. That's the play. He has 20 on food. Does he have anything under the TC? No. But he has like 19 farms. What? And 4 berries. Holy moly. This guy's crazy. And he even has horse collar on these too. So yeah, his eco is looking pretty good. But that's the thing, like, you added 2 production buildings, right? You added the stable. And what did the scouts do for you? You traded evenly against his trash army. But what you had to do was get the stable early. And then you added the range. So that's an additional 3 farms at an earlier time. So his food eco is way better because he just didn't do scouts. And he just made spears. So if you had gone men-at-arms, then you wouldn't have needed the stable. So if you think of it that way, then maybe men-at-arms isn't so expensive. I mean, it is expensive, but I think you would have gotten really great utility with men-at-arms here. Yeah, you are getting your farms down now, though. Remember, the opponent was also 2 lumber camps earlier as well, so his efficiency is going to be a lot better than yours. You have more res collected. Your opponent idled a little bit more, so he was just playing worse, but, I mean, his efficiency was better, but, you know, you've been up a Vil, so, there is that. And, of course, Britons do just collect more sheep, so even though you're ahead slightly in the res collected, you had the Britons hunt bonus, or, sheep bonus, and he's basically even. So, the efficiency has been way better for the opponent. And we're starting to idle now. I guess, oh, you were going up to Castle Age. Yeah. Tracking his army is good. Knowing that he's here and that he's not coming back here is good. But you don't want to really go too deep. Like, if you go back here, he could have some scouts and he could just kill you or something. I mean, yeah, probably just going home is better. But going into archers, I guess you just made 1 archer. I guess you just, like, were like, I want to go to Castle Age, and then you just clicked an archer, and it's like, yeah. Maybe you're trying to bait him, I don't know. Well, he's dead now. Alright. Double range, alright, yeah, it's Skirm War, though. Yep, it's gonna be Skirm. He's adding another range, too. Both players up. Now, you need to add TCs. As Britons, 2 TCs right away. Like, no need not to. You're up on 38 Vils, which is enough. You have 19 farms, and you got horse collar right away. So, 17 farms, I should say. You have 17 farms. With not... Oh, wait, yeah, you have 2 here. So you can just support 3 TCs. By the time that, like, you add TCs, and then by the time that they're up, then you have enough food income for the TCs and skirmisher production, no problem. Why does everyone make only skirms in AoE 2? It's just the best unit. It's so good. It's just melee units are just still trash because of pathing. They're never going to be good. So skirms kill all ranged units, and ranged units are the best units in general. Just how it goes. I'm exaggerating, of course. I mean, yeah, Elite Skirm takes a long time. Why are we going for these? What are you doing? use your math skills. Like, he has 7, and you have 9, but he's uphill. I wouldn't want to take this fight before upgrades. Like, you don't have elite skirm or anything. And why would we go for the spear ever there? Like, you're not even I guess you're making a knight here, but like, all right, never mind. I'm overreacting. But like, man, approaching this hill was such a disaster. Approaching this hill was such a big mistake. You're about to get upgrades, and now we're just fighting him in Feudal Age. So yeah, he wasn't up, but he didn't need to be up because we're fighting with Feudal Age units. Fletching time is so late. Yeah, that's not what mattered here, though. What mattered is this fight made no sense. And now we have no army. Now, like, no, you can't do that. Don't throw this. No, what are you doing? Why do we throw the knight? We're like in such a bad spot now, by the way. That was such a bad fight. Your only advantage was that you were up earlier. I guess you got the second TC. I would have loved to have seen a third TC. We got the second TC. When was that? Right away? Probably right away. Somewhat, yep. Another TC here. Delete the house, go out. TC here, for sure. We need to have a TC on gold as well. Instead of wasting time, like, you were microing this fight, and you still lost the fight, by the way. Like, you've wasted your time on either even or bad trades that you've forced twice in this game. So you need to reevaluate when you should take fights. What's a good fight? Like, instead of going here, imagine you snuck around and you just showed up like through here or something. Or snuck around the side. Because, yeah, your opponent just had more than you. Actually, why did he have so much more? I think maybe you stopped production or something? Maybe your range was, I mean, he only had 1 range too. I guess he just had, no, he had the same number here. Wait, how come we had way less than him? What happened? We're keeping these working. Okay, I mean, I guess I guess he didn't have that much more than you. You just took such a bad fight. That we just lost it. Like, he had as many guys as you, but you just got owned. And yeah, we would have loved to have been on a third TC here. Because now we're 2 TC. 2 TC should give you just a little more army than an opponent going 3 TC. And then you can use that to your advantage. That's when you do 2 TC. Or if you need to defend or something. But like, I mean, your opponent's playing skirms. We need skirms, yeah. But we could definitely just do 3 TCs and still not die from this situation. The knights are pretty expensive. Oh, fire lancers, yeah. Knights with no upgrades are kind of garbage, though. Kind of trash. I mean, they do the job somewhat, but not as well as you want them to. Okay. There's the TC. Okay, good. Yeah, you eventually got it. That's nice. Thought was if I made third TC, I might die to siege push. Nah, you had enough res, though. And I mean, siege push, it's whatever. I think you would have been fine. The ideal is...
SURVI, you are the best.
Hey, thanks, Cherox. The ideal is that you would just not take bad fights and then maintain your unit lead. Or at least, like, ideally, you wait till you have elite skirm. You take this hill, 3TC boom. How can he siege push? If you control the middle, maybe you watch this hill too. Don't let him get a siege workshop here. If he's making siege from home, you have a million years to react to that. You could get your own siege workshop in the middle with 3TC boom. He has to like make his way through your siege workshop, which is always scary. Like if you just have a siege workshop here with a flag inside, and he has a siege workshop here, man, he's never getting forward. It's gonna take him until you're ready to go imp to get to your base.
Serb, 46 months. TBH, I want to troll, but honestly, great 46 months of streaming. Thanks. Let's get Anoth 46.
Let's go. Thanks, Jonah. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. That's fine. Okay. Both players with the siege workshops on the low ground. It's kind of funny. It's a battle for this middle. 3TC apiece. You've got the hill, though, so that's really good. He's here. He gets one. Okay, we're gonna go for a castle. That's gonna be a really good castle. That'll be a really good castle here. Oh, so close to killing yourself, though. Sketchy. It's a little sketchy. Ballistics for the opponent, too. He gets one. All right. Well, that goes up. Oh, he's losing some vills, though. He just forgot to garrison, I guess. Yeah, I mean, kill the tower first. You know what I like to do is I do like to get another Forward Siege Workshop and just start going rams. Honestly, couple rams. Or even just one ram. I mean, it's unnecessary if you have mangonels, though. So probably just make more mangonels. But I really like... I like the siege push. Can be very good. Thanks, Jonah. So we don't have ballistics. Eco is a bit mismanaged here because we're not really making so many gold units. But yeah, I feel like you're in a good spot here. From this position, like you're gonna take out his TC. That's gonna be really annoying. Maybe clearing this out. Because you don't want to keep pushing this side. You're already sort of pushing this side. No need to push this side as well. I think you've done your damage. It's time to think about Imp. Like 70 vills, 30 farms, around... That's around when I'm thinking Imp. Especially if we got a forward castle. The earlier Imp, the better. So we don't really need to make any big moves like pushing in. So we don't really need more army here. But ideally, we would be making enough army to clear this out. Like clearing this out would be really good. Sorry, wanted to help. What? Never be sorry about gifting subs. Oh man, this... Oh my god, he actually dies! You don't need a ballistics. How did he die? He died to miss shots. Anyways, we've got 8 vills in the queue. But yeah, all that can happen is we take damage, right? So we need to deal with this. Like, what are the skirms doing here? The skirms are doing nothing, right? And what are they gonna do? Either you overcommit and just lose them because he just has guys, or you chill under the castle, which isn't gonna do anything. So bringing them back, once you got that castle up, maybe you dive this TC and push the vills away. That could be good. Otherwise, let's just go back and deal with this because this is a real thorn in your side here. This is actually doing so much damage to you. Look at this. Like, oh, oof. Look at this. Like, he's killing you with this. Oh my god, we're losing the mangonel too. Man, you have units. They're chilling on the hill though. A week off in early November. Should take my family to Vancouver again or Japan. I mean, if you come to Japan, I'll show you around. All right. 3 minutes to imp for the opponent here. All right. Here we go. Pushing him away is good, but the opponent's up first, so your forward castle is gonna get owned. That's fine. Because it's done the job. Like, if you think about it, okay, this castle costs you 650 stone, plus whatever build time and movement time up here. But what has it done? It's killed a few vills. It's killed, I mean, 2 vills. It's killed the TC, it's killed the tower, like it's controlled this area. So, it's paid for itself at this point, you can say, roughly. We're guessing. It's paid for itself. So losing this castle is not the biggest deal. If he gets up early, we don't have to like put our all into just saving this castle. Obviously, we would like to have map control. And you could get another castle back here. But don't just like think that you have to save this castle. Because your eco's ahead at this point. Look at the score. You're 1,000 score ahead. So you must be ahead. So if he gets up earlier... I mean, part of that score is just from the click up, but if he gets up earlier, that means he's going to have less army, or he wasn't making army. And yeah, he's going to have better tech. So if you just mass army, and then get up, and then get the tech after that, then you should be able to just, like, have more guys than him with the equal tech, and it's going to be good. Oh yeah, no ballistics at this stage is kind of a disaster, actually. I mean, it's 15 versus 12, so you will win that. Without ballistic. Good micro, though. It was necessary to get close, otherwise you were never going to get these. He actually doesn't realize that you don't have ballistics. Oh, that one moving back a little bit is going to mess you up. Yeah, no. Bringing the mangonel would have been good, but... Yeah. Oh, no, he's killing the mangonels here. Good thing Koreans isn't really a ram pushing civ, because Koreans would just kill you with rams. As the Britons, you hate rams. Alright. Alright. Okay, we're gonna be up 2 minutes later. 2 minutes and a bit later. He's going thumb. Wait, why is he getting thumb ring though? That's not a high priority. Oh, opponent doesn't have bow saw. That's really good for you. Look, the res collected is a lot to do with him not having bow saw. Okay. But you never cleared this. You actually never cleared this. These guys have been terrorizing you. Absolutely terrorizing you. They're gonna get clean now. That's good. Crossbowman. Why are we going crossbowman? It's Koreans. It's Koreans. It's just skirms. Like, you're overthinking this matchup. Literally just skirms, and more skirms for both players. He's got cheap guys, and you have 1 extra range and faster producing. If you get yeoman, which is kind of expensive. You're not going to have yeoman for a long time, but faster producing is kind of good. And then, this is where Britons wins, is late. You get enough skirms to fight as skirms initially, then you add in light cav with the final armor. Then you're going to be good. Then it's domination mode activated. Thought he'll make a tech switch to Fire Lance. Yeah, but why does he need Fire Lancer when he just goes skirms? Like, he's not going to tech switch for no reason. Skirms still kill your skirms. So, like, yeah, you don't always have to tech switch when going to the next age. You should just, like, stay on the skirms. Like, don't overcomplicate things. Oh, disaster losing these, though. Oy, 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 oy. The tower was good, but probably just too late. Actually, I mean, the tower... Skirms don't even respect the tower, though. That's the thing. Like, it's... They barely do anything. You can put guys in it, but... Oh, it's open! Oh, no, it's not open. Wow, actually, somehow not open. For some reason, the stumps are comically small. Anyways. Yeah, the Mangonel got wrecked by skirms. Everything gets wrecked by skirms. But the one thing about skirms is that they don't benefit that much from being imp. It's not like how arbs just get insanely more strong than crossbowmen. Skirmishers, there's no super elite skirmisher upgrades. So, basically, they just get +1 range from Bracer, and then the extra attack doesn't really matter as much because they're just mostly doing bonus damage against other skirms. So, as the Castle Age guy, if you just have a big ball of skirm, you just get a little bit closer to the Bracer skirms, your guys are going to perform just as well, pretty much. That's your Vietnamese. Well, yeah. But there's no Vietnamese in this game. So, anyways. Just staying skirms, you could have had just as many as him, and his guys would have done nothing here. Like, these guys have killed 14 guys. They've killed 14 guys. That's so many kills. And look, we're using our whole economy to save this. But what we could have done was had enough stone for a castle back here, had enough skirms. We have too many mangonels. Honestly, we don't need this many mangonels. But if we had a castle back here, let him come forward a little bit. Mangonels, skirms here. It's going to take him a while to get forward. You make 1 Warwolf Treb and you're fine. But, yeah, it's like, look, these guys are just killing us. Like, it's, like, just a few skirms. Such a strong unit. There we go. There we go. I don't know why he made a hand cannon. That was a misclick. But yeah, your castle dies anyways. If we get a castle on this hill, it would be good, but we don't have a stone. And we don't have stone because he took us off stone because he made skirms and you randomly made crossbowmen. Disaster. Look at this micro, though. But, like, surely there's a million other things we can do instead of dance with the skirms, though. Surely. Onager? Oh my god, this guy. This guy is crazy. Okay, look. You had a big ball of skirms, and now you're fine. You're actually fine. The thing is that Koreans are really tricky late game here because Koreans do not have final cavalry armor. Koreans do have final infantry armor, though. Do they have gambesons? I feel like I thought they didn't, but then it turns out they do. Let me just double check. Yeah. Koreans do have gambesons. So actually, Koreans have fully upgraded champs other than Blast Furnace. So where Britons would go light cav, Koreans could do champion. Yeah. So champions would be big brain play by the opponent. Actually, he's adding racks, so that is what he's gonna do. And I mean, Unless he does Fire Lancer. I guess Fire Lancer as well could be good here. But, yeah. Now that you have enough to kill his skirms with your skirms, now you tech switch. Now you add something else. Onager on Arabia is kind of questionable. But, yeah. He has 4 trebs. If you can get 4 trebs of your own with Warwolf, then you can get a forward castle and push. Because he can't do anything. Once you have Warwolf, like, he's actually just dead. Looks like you're going to go for this keep. Probably. Yeah. Controlling this hill would be good, though. But, yeah. Where are our mangonels, actually? Oh, okay. There's... Okay, yeah. They're forward. We're all good. Okay, that's a fine castle if you had the relics, but you actually just don't have the relics. So... You want to push a little faster, I think. I mean, it's not necessary because Britons are just crazy, and you, I mean, there's one relic there. There's another relic. Where's the other relic actually? Wait, where? Does anybody see where it is? Wait, it must be over here, right? Oh yeah, it's there. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, you should be taking the relics. Oh yeah, you can't even check if there's like Warwolf in and stuff. Crazy. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay. Good snipe on the bombard. Actually, he's losing his trebs. What is he doing? Oh my god. Guy's losing his trebs for no reason. He's like doing something over here, but okay. That's completely fine. All right. Yeah, you're completely fine now. I don't think, like, okay. I don't think you can really lose unless you just don't respect the champion switch or the Fire Lancer switch. Fire Lancers, I mean, you could just make champs though, right? Like, Britons, they have light cav, but if you just start making champs now, it'll kill his champs. Because Briton champs are fully upgraded and he has Blast Furnace, and it'll also kill Fire Lancer, and it'll also kill Skirmishers. So what does he even do against champions as Koreans? He could add some hand cannons, but you have a big ball of skirms. He could add Arb, you have a big ball of skirms. He has War Wagon, big ball of skirms. So if you add champions, he literally just can't win. Onager is such a potato unit though, like it doesn't do anything. I guess it's population efficient, you can say. Eco's not fully set up for champs yet. Yep, agreed. But you're maxed though. You are maxed though. So it kind of is if you just need to add more farms, which you could do. It's hard to do when there's skirms all over you though. This castle, I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I think just trading out your skirms here. Just keep trading. It's probably good. Because you're going to get good trades here. But yeah. I think getting another castle in the economy would probably be good. You're sort of over booming at this point. But yeah, 20 farms is... Or 20 on food. I guess you just got taken off of a lot of your farms. Is creating 5 knights to chase the skirms a good idea? No, it's not. Because actually 5 knights will lose to skirms because they have no upgrades. And upgrading 5 knights would be a huge waste. Alright. Okay. Yeah, he's just killing me. Like, man, your defense is lacking here. Okay, tanking with the Arbs is definitely not the play. I don't think we need to be here right now, actually. Like, I don't think we need to be here. I think maybe shoot down his monastery. But your skirms could be like raiding the back or something. Imagine you got your skirms here. Look, he's killing you with 11 random skirms. 24 villager kills with 11 random skirms. This could be you. Except for you're just pushing the front with 1 treb. Like, if you're gonna push, you need 4 trebs and then you push. If you're not gonna push, skirms to the back, they're gonna do something. But being here with 1 treb, you're just basically sitting here. Like, yeah, you're taking good fights, but, like, let's push harder. We're maxed out. This is, like, trying to defend with Onager is a disaster. Oh my god, like 33 eco kills on those few skirms there. Like, that's so much. All right. Anyways. Okay. We don't have Yeoman. But, yeah, like, we're pushing too slow, right? Arbs that are split up are never going to be good. That's your rally point. So, yeah, he's spawn camping your Arbs. Got to be careful about that. I feel like Onager is just not good, though. Like, it's kind of expensive. Instead of going Onager, you should have gone Champion. 100%. Like, Onager on Arabia is a meme for a reason. It's just like, whenever you go it, you just always feel like there's something else that you could have done that was just way better. Korean keeps, they go up to 13 range. So actually, Arbs only have 11 range. So they outrange everything. They even outrange longbows. Alrighty. So these are going down. If we run out of gold, though, it's going to be a disaster. You're kind of relying on Onager a little bit. There we go. There's Warwolf, though. Yeah, with Warwolf, oh my god, he's just getting bada boom. Imagine patrol stacking against Britons. Disaster. Oh, yeah, here we go. Some big bada booms here. All right, I think the opponent's in a pretty bad spot now. As long as you can just not lose everything for free to bombards. Yeah, your micro's good. There we go. Oh, but he's got stuff here, though. He's coming in. That's kind of funny. Where's your defensive castle? We have 2 castles in the middle of the map, but nothing at home. There we go. Yeah, that'll stop everything. He can't push past that. Not with that significant investment, and yeah, it's not really going to be super good. You're maxed out, so it's okay to lose a few vills. Oh, losing siege, though. Gotta be careful about that. Oh boy, losing all the siege. Imagine losing all the siege to skirms. Ay, ay, ay. This is happening here, though. That goes down. He's being annoying here, but you just make 1 treb and clear this. It's fine. Wait, why are we trying to push in the center again? Okay, so we're maxed, but we're not doing anything. You have wood issue soon. Yeah, you got to deal with that. Like, you never tried to raid, and he's being a pest back here, actually. He's doing a really good job pushing this side. And you're just so tunnel visioned on the front. And if you got a push going properly with 4 trebs, you put them on that castle, maybe you get it down, but if he's got bombards, it makes it a little tricky. So he's stalling you out here, whereas he's actually doing damage to you here. And that's just a big problem. But, again, imagine you're on champion. Imagine you have 10 champions, you just send them against this, it clears everything out. And you don't even have to worry about it. 10 champions to the back, boom, gone, done. And then you can focus on this. Champion solves all your problems. So, it all comes back to the opening as well. Instead of scouts, if you had gone men-at-arms, then it's easier to play longsword in the mid-game. It could have been okay, maybe. Or just at least having men-at-arms makes it easier to get to champion. Because, I mean, men-at-arms upgrade is a 40-second upgrade. It's kind of a long time. It's nice to have that out of the way. Blue's preparing for a wood game. Yeah, well, Blue had the relics, too. Yellow Jacket did take relics at this point. Wait, did he take them on the front? What happened? Where are the relics? Oh, it won't let me use my hotkeys in this game. Yeah, I think we put them here. Yeah, I put them there. Okay. Yeah, with Warwolf, I believe Yellow Jacket should still win. Like, Britons kind of outclasses at this stage. Oh, good job. Good job with the Warwolf trebs there. Yep. This is annoying, but it's clearable. Oh, taking down the castle's huge. Will Yellow Jacket see this bombard? Oh yeah, he sees it. Ooh, got it. Yeah, you lose a few guys on the dive, but it's always worth it to take out those bombards to save the trebs. Okay. Adding Cav, I mean, yeah, okay. But Cav loses the Fire Lancer, though. In this situation, Champion is just way better, but yeah, Cav is way cheaper to get into. So there is that. He's adding in Capped Ram, but I mean, yeah, look, the Cav doesn't do the job, though. They're cheaper to get into, but they don't do the job when he's going Fire Lancer. And we're getting dominated. Not really, actually. Opponent's still gonna lose this, right? Wood in the bottom. I mean, Korean skirms, though. Man, if these were champions, they'd be doing something. But they're not champions. They're dying to these. The Halbs. It's such a problem, right? But we're still maxed, so it's still good. Oh, that is a devious tower down there. Yeah, sending the Cav into the meat grinder instead of raiding is not your best play, that's for sure. Like, the Cavs are just dying instantly here. They're dying instantly here. Again, your tunnel vision here. What you need to do is you need to raid the side. You just send like 3 guys to the back and suddenly his entire economy shuts down. Yeah, you're at the limit for res here. At the absolute limit. But taking this hill was good. But yeah, like don't chase his army, because he will always run to Halbs with the skirms. He's retreating the skirms so that he gets to the safety. And his safety is where he has a bunch of Halbs. So don't chase the skirms with the light cav. As soon as you push the skirms off this hill, your light cav need to go do something else while you control the hill with skirms and make siege to kill his buildings. Trying to control his main gold. Yeah. Once you took this hill, your light cav can go do something else and the skirms can chill. That's what you want to do. Instead of sending the light cav to go die, they can definitely go and do something else at that stage. Man, this Capped Ram. Please don't lose this to the Capped Ram. Please. You have a little bit of stone. Alright. But yeah, see how Onager just hasn't really been good, though. Onager... Oh, do we have Sappers? No, he's got murder holes. Disaster. We have Sappers, but he has murder holes. Okay, like we're pushing slowly, but he has economy. The opponent does not have handcart, though. So your economy is just better. Look, again, like these guys are just going in. You need to control your units a bit better. Okay, his guys were like stand ground or something. His guys are actually stand ground. Or just bugged. One of the two. Probably just bugged, actually. Okay. You finally got to the back, which is good. Weird rally. Okay. Yeah, no, you need to realize he has murder holes, though. When you send your guys to the tower, you have to realize that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He's all over the place. He's all over you. This is where champions are just so good again. Like, champions are just, they kill everything. Like, you just send them. 2 champions clears these 4 guys. Whereas you need to have a bunch of other guys. So in terms of population efficiency, champion is your best bet here. Like, cavalry have their place, but champions can do Cav's role in this situation, but better. Oh boy, he's pushing the base with like 2 siege units. Oh, but he calls it. He calls it. Man, you were on the ropes here, though. Although, he was... No. He could have held. He could have held. Actually, wait, where are his ranges? His ranges are here. Yeah, nah, he could have held. But you have 75 skirms, so maybe not. Maybe that's a little too hard for him. Yeah, you got tons of skirms here. At this stage, having less on vills and more military is actually okay as well. He lost all the relics. Yeah. Yeah, if he had made a bunch of skirms down here, like look at his res, he could have probably had army build up here and just cleared you out. But anyways, he has stuff here too. You were really out of res. So if he just spent at the end there, I think he just got tired actually. He just ran out of the mental. Well played. Good game. Yeah, you actually got owned in res collected here. It was all just the efficiency. Just, you had way more kills. Nice. Dude, you guys are so fast. Like, how do you even do that? I'm like a 60 to 70 guy. All right. GG's. Okay, well, let's switch back to the main game here.